We're off on a Sunday drive, brought to you by Toyota.
The winner and undisputed Big Cheese stands alone. At the end of the competition, Luke Burbank is driving us to.
The mood is edgy here at the 2018 Cheesemonger Invitational in San Francisco, or CMI as it's called. The cheesemongers are finishing their written exams and starting their taste trials and smell tests, and you can feel the tension in the room.
We want to be encouraging for your monger friends.
Hold on, time out. What is a cheesemonger, you ask?
Our job is to introduce Americans to really a new world of cheese that they've never known before.
You know, normal people don't walk around with an encyclopedic knowledge of cheese, but we do.
You're a stockbroker of dairy. You're an expert of technical skills. You're the judge, jury, and executioner of quality.
Yeah, sort of, right up until that last part anyway.
What brings you in today? What are you looking for?
Cheesemongers prepare and sell cheese in specialty shops and gourmet grocery stores. But what you might not have known is that they also take their job very seriously.
I usually recommend eating your cheese within about a week.
During CMI, cheesemongers from around the country compete to cut, wrap, and pair cheeses at the highest level.
Cheese is an everyman food. We all love cheese, every one of us. Even the lactose intolerant love cheese. They just can't do it.
And this is the guy behind the whole thing.
In terms of flavor, which is what I really care about, they're flat. We made the wrong choice.
My name's Adam J. Moskowitz, and what I do is live life like a rock star. And by that I mean I'm committed tirelessly to the world of specialty cheese.
Moskowitz grew up around the cheese business, but after college didn't want anything to do with it. Until
I met these cheese people and was like, you are the most incredible people I've ever met in my life.
Today, Adam Moskowitz is one of the top fancy food importers in America.
What makes a good cheesemonger?
Their love of cheese and their love of people.
For cheesemonger Rory Stamp from Vermont, that love meant preparing for CMI in a way that could only be described as Rocky-esque.
I was in the cave cutting down wheels, practicing my quarter pounds and my wraps. I was, visualizing what a perfect weight was.
Stamp does a lot of that thinking here.
This cheese Dutch knuckle has such a unique texture.
At Daedalus Wine Shop, Market, and Wine Bar in Burlington, Vermont, where he works.
When did you realize that you loved cheese more than the average person?
I think it's been building for a long time. I certainly remember in high school really just sort of realizing that I'd forego junk food and ice cream and potato chips and really allocate all of my resources towards fine cheese.
So as a basically high schooler, you were spending your extra money on cheese?
Yes, yeah. So maybe not the most typical situation.
Maybe not, but that early interest cultured a comprehensive knowledge of cheese and the cheese-making process.
And here we have definitely the proliferation of some cheese mites, which are these tiny arachnids that we see in almost every aging cave.
Well, let me just pause you there. Arachnids like spiders?
Yes, very tiny spiders. We could see them with a micro...
there are tiny spiders on this.
There are tiny spiders on
I wouldn't lead with that if you're trying to sell this cheese.
Cheese mites, they're not only harmless and edible, but they actually help the aging process of certain types of cheese. Back at CMI, after 8 hours of grueling competition, the field of dozens of competitors has narrowed to just 6. And Adam Moskowitz, now clad in a cow costume, presided over the final round.
This winter's 2018 Cheesemonger Invitational champion is Rory Stamp.
For Stamp, winning the Cheesemonger Invitational meant a $1,000 prize, a trip to England, the respect of his peers. But for Adam Moskowitz, earning his beloved cheesemongers a little more respect is just the beginning.
Cheesemongers are completely underappreciated, without a doubt. We're talking about employees that make minimum wage.
Have a great time. I hope you enjoy the party.
These people are the noblest of noble.